This is the Unitek Micropull 3. It's a wire bond tester. The power switch is here. It's called a lollipop because of the shape that it's here. Your suspension mechanism is here for doing the actual pulling of the wire bonds. There is a lamp system in place here, which would indicate when the bond breaks or has pulled with enough force. And I'll just demonstrate that very quickly. If I go down on this, you can see they dim. Your controls for this equilibrization bar are back here. Your force is here, and your up and down stops are here. This has an air piston to determine travel speed. That adjustment is up here on the top. So if you had a hook, this does not have a hook or a stand in place, but if you did and you wanted to do your actual wire pulling, you bring that lollipop down like this and then let it go, and it would slowly increase, and the manual explains how to set that to the proper speed and distance for depending on what kind of test that you're doing. So again, your down stop, your up stop, and your force generator is here. There is also a zero that's on the rear. I'll show that when we go around to the back. So as you can see, we have our display here with our readout. So there's a foot switch on the floor here. So I'm going to take the weight off of here. I'm going to zero it out and put the weight on. You'll notice it'll deflect to an arbitrary number. I'm going to press the foot switch again, and it'll give me the weight. So this is a 10-gram weight, and as you can see, it's telling me 9.8. You can push that foot switch a few times to give you a corrected weight. Plus, we're not operating with a vibration-free table here, so the readings could be slightly off. So this is, again, this is a 10-gram weight. I'm going to remove that weight and go up to a 50-gram weight. I'm ready to wait for it to pretty much stabilize. And hit the foot switch again, and as you can see, it's reading 50-gram forces again. And this unit has a range of 0 up to 100. It's actually 0 to 90. And so you can do either a non-destructive or destructive test with this machine, depending on how you have everything set up. On the rear, we have our input. This is where our foot switch. There's other things that, for optional equipment, and we have our zero controls here. All of this is outlined how it's used and set up in the manual. And lastly, the unit does come with a microscope for doing your setup, so you could do that. And we've added a light, since these do not have the deflectors on it. So we've added a light so that you can, for initial setup, you can look at this and turn the light on, and then you can focus and zoom to whatever you need to for the work that you're doing.